Good morning, friends. This morning I'm going to be making some vegan, healthy Samoas. Saw this recipe, had to make it. It's Girl Scout season, Girl Scout cookie season, and I don't want to be left out. And honestly, the recipe for this is quite simple and quite genius. We start with a cup of dates, a cup of almond butter, and in the oven right now, I'm toasting about a cup and a half of coconut, shredded coconut. So I'm gonna blend these all up together, and that's gonna be the base for our cookie. So unfortunately, this whole jar of almond butter is basically a cup. So that's awesome. It's really good. Perfect timing. These are just recently toasted in the oven. I'm gonna add these to the mixture we're about to do. We're about to blend. Okay, so I just added our 3 ingredients: dates, almond butter, and shredded coconut. I toasted this shredded coconut in the oven with some coconut oil. I just spread a little bit on there. It's perfect. Just enhance the coconut taste, and coconut oil is one of the healthiest oils you can cook with. Promise you. One of the least oxidized oils, and just most pure oil and less likely to be processed. Alrighty, here is the batter, and I am going to line a sheet with some parchment paper, and basically I'll show you guys what I'll form it into. You freeze them, and then you will melt chocolate and drizzle it over. This is like a 4-ingredient recipe, which I love about it. The simpler, the better. All right, so here is what the form looks like. I basically just poked a hole in those with a chopstick. I'm gonna put those in the freezer, go for a run, come back and do the chocolate drizzle, and maybe add some of my extra coconut to the top of that as well. What up? So the surf actually looks really nice today, and it's like on the smaller side of things. This winter was big swells, and now it's finally starting to calm down, so it's like for little baby waves for me. I'm just kidding. I'm not really just kidding, but to be honest, I have surfed huge waves. Like, not to be like, yeah, but like I definitely have paddled out during like 15-footers. Terrifying, not worth it. And it's just not worth it. You like, unless you're like the condition, there's no way you're getting out there. And once you get pummeled, you're down for good. So it's just not worth it at all. So I'm gonna go check it now.
No, buddy.
And see how it looks. I might go to a different spot. I have my wetsuit on, which is great. It's already on, but I have to go get my surfboard. So that will be fun. Actually, I've never surfed this spot. This spot, my sister and I take our dog to like run around, but it always looks so nice. I'm like, I'm gonna give it a gander. Maybe come back. Let's check it out. Meanwhile, our Samoas are freezing in the freezer. Gonna drizzle some choco on those. Super stoked for that. Honestly, I should stop by my house and grab some electrolyte powder and hydrate. Damn, let me show you. First of all, we got a little rooftop pool action. Can you imagine just like getting a surf in and jumping in the pool right above the water? Amazing. I mean, yeah, you can see they're pretty clean. It's pretty calm and clean. Calm, cool, collected out there. Got a fishing boat that's been along the coast the past like month, I'd say, at least the past couple of weeks. This is a great paddle out. All you have to do is just paddle right out and you're into the waves. So yeah, maybe I will come out over here. It looks kind of nice and it's an easy paddle out. I'm not for a long big paddle out. It's all hard enough getting your wetsuit on. So just give me some simple clean break and I'm a happy girl. San Diego coastline there. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. It doesn't look too big. It looks kind of nice. Harmless waves. Harmless waves are what I want to see. I'm gonna stop home, grab my water. I should have been more prepared, to be honest. Like, had everything with me. I'm gonna think that through next time, but I'm still figuring out my new work schedule. It's like it's like killing me inside that I don't have it like all figured out, to be honest. That I don't like have, okay, this stuff is gonna be first. First I'm gonna do this. First I'm gonna do that. But then again, I suppose I kind of like the freedom of, you know, just doing what I want. So, okay, careful, they're gonna copyright me. Hotting up, baby, I'm hotting up. Summertime weather is better, but not enough. Hotting up, baby, I'm hotting up. It's like so accurate to the original song by Iration that I like genuinely might get copywritten for that. So just warning you guys that I might have to cut this part out. Anyways, hopefully we're good. I'm just really warm in this. Literally, this is a 4-3 wetsuit, no zip, literally pullover. The fact that I bought a 4-3 Rip Curl Fusion, y'all, many of you may not know what I'm talking about, which no one really would like know, like unless you were like legit in the surf industry and sold them. My job for months was to sell wetsuits, so I actually know a hell of a lot about them, and it was actually really fun. But so I had to sell wetsuits, and Rip Curl actually made a Fusion wetsuit. Y'all, I hate to, no offense to Rip Curl, but this was a complete waste of money. I did get it for half the price, which is an amazing deal, but I am telling you, this suit is 4-3, no zippers, and the seams are like glued. It's zipperless, meaning even when back zips are easy to get into, right? You have more space to get into. These other suits and the thickness of it, it's genuinely almost impossible to get into and get out of. Yes, it keeps the water out. Yes, it's warm. Once it's on, you're dandy. But I am telling you, it was the most complete waste of time. So yeah, just warning you about that. And honestly, you just get a back zip if you're comfortable with the back zip. I mean, I guess the more water does get in, so that's kind of a bummer. But so I like actually, this is an O'Neill Hyper Freak, which I do like. The Fusion the material is absolutely amazing. I just wish they had a zippered one or just an easier way to get on, because the material, there's nothing like it. It's so buttery and so like, it's like a Tempur-Pedic mattress on your skin, which is like just just super comfortable and amazing. Anywho, yeah, I'll have to show you guys. Like, it genuinely, and then once you're wet, it's almost even harder to take on and off. So I'm just glad I can fit into this one still, and I'm just sorry. I just can't wait for summer when I don't have to wear a freaking wetsuit. Like, genuinely, I'll be in there with my bikini and maybe a rash guard and call it a day. Otherwise, it's just like a freaking hassle. Surfing is a hassle. It's super fun, but damn, bro, like, when you're out of it, you're out of it. I did want to go to the gym today and do some strength training, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go after I surf. Who knows? That's a lot to do, is run, surf, and work out. But I'm telling you, like, I just was made this way. I love being active. Like, I love being active. I just do. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. People can judge it all they want. Don't give a flying fudge. Yeah. So, and the water looks amazing and fun. So I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, I can't express to you that, like, this wetsuit, like, I don't even know what to say about it. Like, it was just, I was so excited about it because I was selling it to people, and there's nothing like, if you can get it on, it's an amazing suit, but like, I'm telling you, it's like one of the hardest suits to get on and off. So I haven't even put it on after I was like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. So, look both ways when you're driving. I don't know. You guys are like, why is she driving and holding her phone? You know, I'm looking into getting a mount. I had a mount. My mount broke. I just got a new regular non-car mount, so just give me some time. Look, no one's even watching my videos, so don't even complain. Who's even watching? There's not even anyone to complain. I have literally 26 subscribers, which is better than nothing. Like, thank you. But I could use a lot more than that. And some of these, I watch content and I'm like, I have so much more to say. So much more actually, like, real helpful content. So, I mean, have fun with whatever you're watching people, like, twiddle their thumbs. My content's amazing, okay? All right, pulling up, gonna get some electrolyte powder and water and hydrate, jump in the Oceano. I do have FOMO about the gym. I'm not gonna lie. It kills me, it eats me up inside. When I'm surfing, I'm gonna be like, I should be weightlifting. It's my biggest freak out. Sponsor me, Element Water, please. I'm your biggest fan. This is the setup. This makes me just happy. I have my alkaline water, which I get whenever I run out. I have 2 big things of these. I stock up. It's literally an amazing deal for better quality water. Seriously, most places just fill water with sink water. Fine, we're lucky to have water in general, but this water, there's also places you can get spring water, and I just would like to know, I feel better when I know where my water's coming from, and I know it's clean, pure water. I mean, especially if you're cooking with it. Or, for example, I soak my cashews in it for cheese. Bro, this is so slow. I swear to God. The spout is like a trickle. If it was a straight, this is like, it needs to change. I can run, but I literally can't hold my leg up any longer. Holy shit. Okay, I couldn't decide between... See, I love that I have choices, and I'm kind of annoyed though because like winter is over, and that's why I got the chocolate wines, because I was like, I can make hot cocoa, but now it's almost spring. I feel it, and I should have got a more fruity one. As I said, I feel like it's slightly cringe to get like half and half. You know what I mean? Like, some people think it's gross to have chocolate electrolyte powder, which I get. It is kind of gross, but you can literally warm it up and enjoy hot, which I think is genius. It's healthy hot cocoa. Are you kidding me? And I think there's like mint cocoa. I'm just really excited. Okay, I'm making a mess because I'm so excited. But anywho, I'm gotta give this a stir. Let's give it a grand old stir. I love my Yeti. Sponsor me, Yeti. Whoever wants to sponsor me, I'll be your biggest fan. Oh my God. Amazing. Thirst is quenched. Thirst is totally quenched. I'm kind of excited to get in the water. I don't know, like, sometimes it's, let's be real, like, surfer problems, sometimes it's awkward if you're out there and like people try to talk to you. That's why I wish I had like headphones. Also, I feel spring is on the way, so that's why I just feel like I should have got more citrusy flavors. But look, I can't complain. I'm happy with what I have. I'm gonna go grab my surfboard and head to the sea. Head out to sea. Wish me luck. Okay, so it's my first time out in quite a while. I like that little art there. So, I mean, it's not big and the waves are pretty soft, but I'm telling you, if you're not conditioned to get out there, it definitely is harder. And it's really not that big of a day, so it's so humbling. I'm definitely looking forward to summer surf. It's still winter. I mean, yeah, I love laying out in the sun. I love when my sister comes out with me. She brings her longboard and it's warm and the waves are just softer and smaller. So yeah. Okay, so that was cut super short, but I just wanted to make sure that I could still surf. I'm just kidding. I just cannot wait for summer and warm water. It's so cold in there. The waves are today, but it was still fun to get out there. And yeah. What is up, friends? And well, hopefully you're friends. What is up, friends? Okay, we just got I look a little rough. That's okay. We're going to add the chocolate to our Samoas. So let's check that out. I'm freezing. The water is freezing. I got a little surf in and cold plunge. So I'm like shivering. But nevertheless, we are going to finish up. Ooh, these look great. Yes, they're already frozen. We have our little Samoas, and now we're going to cover them in chocolate. Let's get to work. All right, what we've got here is some coconut oil. This is our best friend. As I've said previously, it's a super high burning rate or boiling point, so as what I like to say basically is it's like the best sunscreen for your food. Just like we wear sunscreen to protect ourselves from the sun, that's what oil is for when we're cooking. And so, yeah, it's just that it's one of the healthier oils, So I am currently, I'll show you guys here. I have some, just some double boiling. I did a makeshift double boil. I have water in here about an inch filling the pot. And then I'm just putting a regular glass. I'm going to put it on low. I have a regular glass bowl on top of that. And I'm going to drop a little bit of coconut oil, not too much, because I really want the chocolate to be the star of the show. But the coconut oil is going to help it stick, which is what we want. Or it's going to give it like, first of all, it's going to help it melt. And then it'll help it freeze onto the cookies. Yay. All right. So this one, we just get organic coconut oil from Sprouts. I love Sprouts. I love Whole Foods. I literally love going there just to look at all the food. I seriously, it's like one of my hobbies. That's the thing. Okay, so I did surf, but you know, usually people go out and surf for like, you know, an hour, maybe 2. I was out there for like 30 minutes. And I'm just realizing, you know what? I am a Gemini. I like to dip my toes in everything. I don't want to miss out on anything during the day. So, like, I want to get a run in. I want to get weightlifting in. I want to get surf in. I want to get a cold plunge in. I want to get cooking in. Or else I feel like I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do. So, I do, like, some people call it ADHD. I call it multitasking. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love like one day just all you do is spend at the beach. Like there's nothing like it. And I grew up doing that with my family. We would just spend days and hours at the beach. So there is a beautiful time for relaxing and just, you know, letting yourself unwind. But to be honest with you, I have no time during the week to do the things I want. Like, I work full time, and I'm honestly lucky enough to say my job isn't about me. Like, my job is not, that's the thing I love about my job. Like, it's about other people. Like, that's where my focus is, ultimately. And that's where it should be, and that's fine with me. Like, if you're, like, I've had moments where, you know, you just think too much about yourself. You have too much time on your hands to think about yourself. And where it is wonderful, like, sometimes when I really need to, like, dig into my grief, that's what I'll do. But I'm telling you, you guys, like, as much as I do grieve my mom a lot in my own way, my mom, I know her heart. She wants me to be happy. And it would make, like, she would be sad. I don't want my mom to be sad. I want her to be happy. And so by me being happy, she's happy. That's just who she is. That's literally the type of woman she was. And I'm so fucking lucky because I'm happy about that. Okay, so anyways, with these, the chocolate is melted. So I'm gonna lower this so you guys can do it with me. I live with people who aren't necessarily as clean as me, so please don't judge the messiness of my environment. Because if it was up to me, y'all know it would be clean as fudge. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bump, a little on the bottom. I just coated some of the cookie and chocolate. I'm gonna put it right back on the parchment paper. And I'm gonna do this. I'm turning the stove off. It's melted enough. I'm gonna do this for each one and try to be as clean as possible. I want these to be perfect. I'm so excited for how these are gonna turn out. I'm actually going to So I might have even adjusted the recipe a little bit by adding maybe some flour. It doesn't need it. Like the coconut gives it a nice base for flour. Do you know what I mean? You can make flour out of anything, like a breadcrumb type of deal. You can even do it out of coconut. Anyways, you don't really need any flour in this, but it might have given it more of like a cookie kind of taste. I'm going to use the extra coconut flakes that I have to sprinkle on top, like our Samoas, like most Samoas are. So yummy. I'm gonna do the rest of these and then we'll catch back up. All right, guys, these are looking absolutely amazing. I'm gonna throw some coconut on here before I pop them back in the freezer, and then they'll be ready to eat. I couldn't resist. I'm doing a little taste test. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Now, obviously, they don't taste exactly like the Samoas that we oh so love from our fellow Girl Scouts, but I might need to restrict myself. That's all I'll say. Okay, yes, this is what my hair looks like after I've gone surfing. It's like extremely curly and crazy. So anyways, that's what the salt water just does to it. Okay, next up, we made our awesome Samoas. I have a basket of oranges that need to be juiced. So I'm gonna cut all of these up, juice them up for the week, and yeah, let's get this show on the road. All right, so I'm gonna start by cutting these up. How's everyone doing? Times I feel like kind of weird right now, so I'm just trying to stick to what I know. I mean, I don't know, are they weird? I don't even know. I genuinely don't even know anymore. I don't even feel like I even know what's going on. Like at all. Like I didn't even know that the Super Bowl was yesterday. I seriously, like midway through it, I looked up, is the Super Bowl today? No one would have, I mean, I heard people talking about it, but like, who would have told me? Like, that's the thing. And it's like, I used to, go to Super Bowl parties. I am telling you, I had such a good day. Like, even not going to any I don't really watch football. I'm not hating on it either. Like, I genuinely think it's a great sport. I love teamwork. I love the idea of teamwork. I just, don't watch it necessarily. I would if I had, a significant other that watched it and, we would hang out together and watch it and, eat amazing. I want to, the truth, I'm telling you guys, I feel like I'm living in a different world. Not necessarily, but, I take my health so seriously that I don't like to drink, which is really what most people do at Super Bowl parties. And I don't like unhealthy food. I don't like feeling sick. So, you know, some people might be like, what a lame-o, like what a pain in the ass. I don't know. I don't really think too much about it. For me, I'm like, I had got an amazing run in. Maybe there were even less people out. Like, it's just a bonus for me. I genuinely, like, this is my fun. Some people's fun is drinking with their friends. Some people's fun is watching, you know what I mean? My fun is juicing. I enjoy it. I like cutting it. I like seeing the juice come out. I like my cute basket that it's in. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. But then again, it's like, well, why are you even talking about it if you don't even notice? Like, I was in college. There were always Super Bowl parties that were so fun. They were fun, but I didn't watch the game. Like, I was just wanted to party. And looking back, part of me wishes I didn't, because I was risking my life. And like, I want to be able to say, like, I am completely sober. I am for the most part. And although the other day I was like, a glass of wine would be kind of nice. Maybe. But the truth is, like, when I think about the feeling it will give me, it's almost like I know it's gonna kill my cells. Like, it's killing your cells when you drink. So you have to, there's literally an energetic vibration that your body becomes overcome with when you smoke or drink, and it's giving your body a signal of death. And once you find other ways to, because that's a cathartic feeling when you're already dealing with stress, I totally get it. And that's why I feel like I'm a good person to talk to about it, because I'm not even going to sit here and judge you, like, because I get it. But once you overcome that feeling of, like, if you are addicted or whatnot, like, there's almost no going back. Like, you're like, because that's a depression. Like, that's a negative effect. Once you start filling your life with positive effects, natural highs from sunlight, cold plunges, things like this, you will not miss it. Okay, so I wanted to go to the gym and do all these things, but like, there's literally so much to do constantly around the house. Like, goddamn, I have laundry to do. Anyways, I juiced 3 mason jars full of juice. So this is gonna last me the whole week, and I'm gonna stock it up in the fridge. Ew, I'm sorry. It's only 2 o'clock and I feel like I've done most of the things I need to do. Yeah, just gotta do some editing, and I finally get to play some drums, which will be good. I would like to get some weightlifting in, but I might just save that for this week, so we shall see. Good morning, friends. It's been already a morning, but so far, I honestly came up with such a great idea. I've been wondering, like, what am I gonna do with this Element chocolate electrolyte powder that I have? And I'm like, literally just poured it into my coffee, and it's like a mint flavor. There's like caramel, There's like just regular chocolate. There's just a ton of flavors. Of course, I'm behind literally the slowest person on earth. Love that for me. Yeah, so I just poured it into my coffee. Coffee is dehydrating as is, so actually it's like so great to balance out the dehydratingness of the coffee to have electrolyte powder in there. And it'll honestly add a great flavor. A little salty chocolate flavor. So, anywho, that's that. So I'm gonna take a sip now. I haven't like mixed it up or anything, but so good. So good. Because it said to enjoy warm, and I didn't have time to like warm it up. So I just poured it straight into my coffee. It's vegan, it's awesome, and yeah, I'm super excited. I'm gonna like probably be pouring this into my coffee every morning. That way I'm getting some, you know, at least trying, I don't know the science behind it exactly, because there is water in the coffee, but you're not really trying, it's not really water you necessarily want to hold on to. Anyways, I also have my lemon water here, which I also grabbed a watermelon electrolyte powder for, just so I can retain that water. Yeah. So a little life hack there. If you have chocolate electrolyte powder that you just don't know what to really do with, throw it in your coffee. I'll probably make a hot chocolate at some point. I want to try a hot chocolate. It'd be so good. And then add a little creamer in there. Sounds amazing. I'm going to give some. And it's a great Valentine's gift too. Like the little packages just to throw in a Valentine. Truly, I'm gonna give some to my father. He really needs to be taking care of himself. It's just so interesting. Like, to me, it's like a no-brainer, like some things, and like, well, honestly, like he has it like pretty. It breaks my heart that people are like suffering, to be honest. Like, it breaks my heart. And yeah, it's just a whole different level of probably confusion, fear. Like, yeah, it's hard. It's too early for this. I'm gonna listen to some music. I've got to get my head right. Okay, so I took a sip of it. It is so delicious. I think the electrolyte powder in the coffee is genius. I think it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, and it just like adds, I mean, there's so many. First of all, it adds flavor. It adds electrolytes. Peace and blessings.